Welcome back, Cards fans. This week we're facing off against the Green Bay Packers. It always makes for some really interesting TV. A few games stand out. The 51-45 playoff game with Dansby sealing the game with a fumble recovery touchdown. The other overtime playoff game where Fitz goes 75 yards and then another 5 to end the game. And then there was that Josh Rosen game that got Mike McCarthy fired. And then, most recently, it was the beginning of the end. AJ Green doesn't turn around and Rasul Douglas intercepts the ball. Kyler gets hurt and the Cliff and Kime era starts to come to a close. The Packers right now, though, are a much better team than we are, but I'm hoping we can still somehow find a way to get to 3-3. Need to keep the offense on track like we did last week and have another great defensive game. Would like to get Marvin Harrison Jr. really involved. And yeah, Packers are great at getting turnovers, so we gotta protect the ball. Leave a like and let's check this out. Packers probably have the ball first.
Arizona and Jacobs knifing through the defense, hopping out of tackles and down at the 30-yard
He's a good back, but our tackling need to get him down.
On the end around, it's Bo Melton.
He's got blockers in front of him.
Melton inside the 10.
Bo Melton versus Max Melton.
Love to throw again.
Hold him. Nope, he's
to the goal line. Touchdown, Jaden Reed.
Why is Chris Barnes on a wide receiver? Like, I get it's zone coverage, but like, oh man, like that's too easy. Like Jordan Love is under no pressure either. He's just standing there like a statue in the pocket.
Love to throw again.
No pressure. Nobody's even close. And then yeah, they broke free from Chris Barnes and touchdown.
To the goal line. Touchdown, Jaden Reed.
That was on 3rd and goal too. Might have been able to hold him to a field goal to start.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to pass Jaden Reed across. You're worried about that bunch and the releases. So let's play a little bit of zone. Let's pass him. But he goes on the shallow route, so you're passing him from line that Kyler has. And the threat
linebacker to linebacker.
The defense.
Second and 1.
Connor again, and Connor squirts through for a first down.
Squirt.
Imari DiMercado in on 3rd down and 7. He's to the right of Kyler Murray.
3rd and 7.
Packers rush 4. Murray throws on across
what?
out of the hands of Michael Wilson.
You could probably.
I was like, yeah, he caught it, and it just like came out. Oh, what the heck? What?
Kyler Murray in the backfield.
You have Xavier Weaver's on the field. Interesting. I guess we did cut Chris Moore to make room for Zay Jones, and then Zay Jones got injured. But Xavier Weaver on the field. And Greg Dortch isn't, it seems like. It seems like it's Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison Jr., Trey McBride. Interesting. I find it hard to believe that he's passed up Greg Dortch, but yeah, Dortch also hasn't lit the world on fire like training camp seemed to imply that he would. So interesting that we're giving another receiver a look like this. He is playing the wide receiver, right? Yeah. And Michael Wilson, I believe, is in the slot. So that's interesting.
Packers rush 4. Murray throws on
and it was a good throw and everything. It's just, it just happened to squeeze out.
In and out of the hands of Michael Wilson. You could probably win a bar bet if you said the second longest running series in the NFL was Cardinals-Packers. Love.
All kinds of time.
Standing time to throw. And
you're not supposed to be able to, like, defensive backs aren't, like, the game doesn't allow defensive backs to keep up with wide receivers for that long, and he's just standing there waiting for his guys to come open. Just so, if you look at the difference between him in the pocket and Kyler Murray in the pocket, it's like night and day. Kyler has to rush around. He constantly has to keep eyes on the back of his head. And our offensive line is just getting worse with more and more injuries as well. Yeah, kind of sucks.
There's Romeo Doubs.
Oh, so yeah, I think that was our first offensive drive without a touchdown. First drive in the game not being a touchdown. So that streak is broken, unfortunately.
As far as the health of his knee and of his game.
Gardeck, go get him.
They set up the screen. It's Wilson.
Screen.
Blockers in front. First down and more into Cardinal territory, and Emmanuel Wilson all the way down.
Man, our defensive talent is just not there.
A lot of meaningful snaps lately.
Here's Wicks. Nice move to get the first
Nice
down.
move. Nice move. That, even with better talent, we probably would have lost that.
The swing to Jacobs on the edge. Got a good block and a good burst from Jacobs.
Nice tackle by Melton. Otherwise, that would have gone much further.
4-man rush. Love throws towards the sideline. Diving in, it's Romeo Doubs.
Garrett Wilson, Garrett Williams, you had a chance to make that tackle. Man. Garrett Williams is probably our best cover corner too.
So they call it the stem.
It's not even bad coverage. It's just
he's going to look like he's going to break to the outside.
Damn.
And then he's going to get vertical again, and that's what pulls the defender upfield and gives him that separation down.
It's 14-0 already.
Garrett Williams. But a really, really nice job at the top of that route with the technique getting.
Like even when our good players are making mistakes, then we have a real problem.
Back on that vertical.
Yeah, I'm not confident about this anymore at all. Like I was like fingers crossed earlier. Unless we go down and score a touchdown and march down like it's nothing, then yeah, this feels like it's gonna be a very long game already. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Packers showing pressure. They only bring 4, but Murray's still in trouble.
Oh boy.
On the run, sets, throws back across his body, incomplete.
Dorsch was out there this time, but he had to get rid of it.
In a place they're not used to.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 2nd down and 5. Love backpedaling wide open down the sideline. It's Ben Sims. And Ben
what even
Sims
happened
with
there?
His first catch of the year.
Did he just find a hole in the zone?
Love again. Over the middle, checks it down to his tight end.
He's got good arm strength, Jordan Love. That was a rifle. Bullet.
Love over the middle, finds first down at the 21. It's Christian Watson.
Nasty, nasty throw. That was really good. I'm impressed.
Wicks also out for the questionable return with a shoulder injury.
Game's over basically.
To the sideline, to the end zone.
Nice breakup.
Watson, Garrett Williams on the coverage, and it's
nice
incomplete.
breakup, Garrett Williams.
After what his head coach told us was his best week of practice. The kick on the way, and it's right down the middle. He splits the...
Unless we can have a second half like we did last week, it's game over. And even then, like last week, at least we showed a little bit of, like, it looks like we showed like we were a little bit awake at the wheel in the first half. This time, it's our offense can't get going, our defense can't stop shit.
The uprights. 2nd down and 10. Murray checks it down to Connor. Nice move in space, and Connor able to to the 31-yard line. 9 for James Conner.
Man.
Murray keeps. Murray going nowhere. Evan Williams stayed home, and he gets the tackle for loss.
Kyler looked upset. Like maybe the wrong person was blocked or something. Yeah, the wrong person was blocked. Like, oh my god, like one person has to take, like you don't need to guard against inside pressure when the plan is to run. Oh my god, oh yeah, that was just a mistake, I think. And Kyler's just like, dude, what the hell? Mental mistakes everywhere. Have we even targeted Marvin Harrison Jr.? Like I didn't see a single target so far.
Murray keeps. Murray going nowhere. Evan Williams stayed home, and he gets the tackle for loss.
Damn.
Keyshawn Nixon now the returner for the Packers. Gilligan's
we gotta get like a pick 6 or something to
the last couple of moments, and Nixon
even have a hope.
To bounce this one to the outside. He gets the corner, and Keyshawn Nixon down the sideline, knocked down.
Nope,
by
this game's over. Just the way it's going, there's no way.
Smart play there to help his teammate turn the corner.
This is like you're posting somebody up. Love looking deep on 1st down. He's got a man out there. Wide open Watson for a Packer touchdown.
Just taking advantage of everything. Christian Watson right there on the inside. Buda Baker, he has no help to that side of the field, and he opens up.
It feels like he needs. Oh my god, this is just a very poorly called game. Like in most games this year, we've had the talent disadvantage, but we've been able to overcome some of it by just better coaching. But when the coaching's bad, it doesn't feel like we stand a chance against anybody. And yeah, bad coaching today for sure, and bad execution, bad everything. It just, man, disappointing. Our schedule does get much easier after, like, the first 6 weeks of the season is like a gauntlet of schedule. So hopefully we can still start to get going a little bit against some easier competition, and maybe get a little bit more on track. Marvin's not even on the field.
In motion, that's Elijah Higgins. Murray off the play fake, got a man open inside the 15-yard line.
Wait a second. Was Tip Ryman all the way outside? Oh no, he came from the inside and went out. Okay, got it.
3 tight ends on the field.
Oh, that's funny though.
One of them in motion, that's Elijah Higgins. Murray.
They paid so much attention to Tip Ryman and not Trey McBride.
Off the play fake, got a man open inside the 15-yard line.
That's pretty funny.
And down to the 10 is Trey McBride.
We don't trust Tip Ryman at all in the deep passing game, so you could just basically ignore him. It's fine. But thank you for not doing that this time. Maybe we can score before the half.
Xavier McKinney on the stop. Arizona desperately looking for points.
Ooh, first and goal.
Trying to find him to the end zone.
Michael Wilson.
Strikes to Michael Wilson for a Cardinal touchdown.
Wait a second. Marvin Harrison Jr. is not on the field even. Did he get hurt? Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't want to. Shit. Because I didn't notice him before, but like I don't think I even saw a single. Feels like the last we've seen of Marvin Harrison Jr. today. Oh shit. Concussion. Oh fuck. Well, damn. Nice play in the slot by Michael Wilson. They're changing things up on offense, so I guess that's part of where the offensive flow is, like, part of why the offensive flow isn't going as usual. We've got, yeah, I don't know. We're putting Xavier Weaver in the game a lot, and Michael Wilson's in the slot much more than he was before. I'm guessing part of that might be to do with Marvin Harrison Jr. being out.
Arizona,
but I don't know.
Desperately looking for points. Murray trying to find him to the end zone, and he strikes to Michael Wilson.
Finally, points.
Touchdown.
Finally, points.
Michael Wilson right there. Then let Jair Alexander. It's awful soft.
Who even is 33? I know DeMercado's 31. I don't even remember who 33 is. Oh.
Right, you've got exterior help. Just a little bit late getting there.
Love and his receiver.
Oh shit!
Down and it's intercepted by Sean Murphy. Bunting.
Lucky.
Bo Melton slip, the first slip we've seen from a Packer today.
Does that imply there were Cardinals slipping? What the hell? Why are there so many slips? Is the grass weird? Okay.
Second down and 13.
That intonation.
Goes up top to Trey McBride.
Trey.
That'll be a first down.
Xavier Weaver getting so many snaps.
Fake the draw to DeMercado over the middle to the 15-yard line.
12 seconds left. Take a deep shot and kick the field goal. You fail. Touchdown here, and we're in the game.
Looking for the end zone, incomplete, and Michael Wilson was blanketed in green and gold.
Okay, actually, after playing a horrible half, if we score first thing on the first series of the second half, we're actually right back in it. I don't know that I buy. Like, we needed a turnover to get it, and yeah.
Good snap.
Let's hope.
And the kick by Ryland.
Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope.
Arizona within 2 scores, 24-10, and a little bit of hope to go into the locker room for Jonathan Gannon and company.
This is one of the worst halves we've had all season, though.
Packer miscues that helped Arizona get back on track. Penalties and the turnover.
Penalties.
Deshaun Nixon.
Yeah, get lots more. Oh wait, they started. Oh wait, this is.
Across the 30, and that'll take.
I thought this was the opening kickoff of the second half. I was like, wait, I thought they. Okay.
Take us to halftime.
Now kick it to us.
Here at Lambeau Field. Competing is what he has tried to
instill in
this team since he got there, and he fits it over the middle. Does Murray?
Heck of a throw.
And boy, Kyler Murray is not afraid to squeeze that ball into some pretty tight openings. Gets the first down to his tight end. 2nd and 7. Murray.
McBride.
McBride
We've been underutilizing him this season. It feels like I know he missed the game due to concussion, but like even before then, it felt like we were not getting him involved enough.
45-yard line.
Come on now.
And Benson with a hole.
Benson! Oh, I forgot. Nice run. Benson has been so uninvolved that I just forgot he existed, honestly. James Conner has been so consistent and so good. Alright. Yeah, Marvin didn't come back out. Oh, yeah, I did look up. It said ruled out for the rest of the game. Oh, man. He didn't get a catch before. Did he get a catch before he went out? Because his streak dies there. I mean, Xavier Weaver is basically just out there running cardio. Maybe they think he's just a decoy at some point and we throw it up to him. Just a deep bomb.
2nd and 19. Murray finds DeMercado.
DeMercado fighting for some yards.
Able to twist his way down.
Touchdown right now. And we're still in it. 3rd and 6.
Murray
Oh.
Got a man
Oh.
out. Xavier Weaver.
They did exactly what I said they should do, and he just overthrew that. Oh man. Did he overthrow it, or did he stop running or something? I can't tell. Let's see. Let me see if I can tell based on this footage. I don't have the L22, obviously.
Murray floating it. Got a man out.
Maybe he intended for him to go cram it more vertical, and he just turned around and looked for it and slowed down just a little bit. But you could have thrown that a little. You could have put a little less heat on that, and he still would have been in position to make that catch. Man, I guess he's not good enough to just like pack it over his eye. He had to turn around in order to do it. I don't know. All right.
A little too tall for Xavier Weaver.
Damn.
40-yard try for Chad Ryland.
I was hoping we could make it a one-score game.
Is good.
We could, if we hold them out of, if we can stop them from scoring anything, we still have a chance. If not, feels like it's game over.
Good. There's 10 penalties on Arizona.
It felt like it was game over a while ago too, but less and less time's on the clock.
Late pressure ball tipped right into the hands of Jacobs.
Tipped.
Jacobs has a Packer first down, and he's out of bounds.
It was tipped and still found its way into his hands. That's the kind of day we're having.
Second down and 12 for Green Bay. Love to the sideline. He's got his tight end Ben Sims, and Sims close to a first down, out of bounds about a yard short.
Come on.
On third and
they're already in field goal range.
Oh! The pressure. Love lofts it up. Oh, what an adjustment! Romeo Dobbs, the 20-yard touchdown.
Who was that? Who was that? They need. Oh man, who gave up that fucking touchdown? He just. What was that coverage? He got fooled so bad, and he was under pressure. Like I was complaining about for so long about no pressure, and we finally get pressure, and he just sends it up there, and the DB just loses him entirely. Look at this! Oh my god! Sean Murphy Bunting. That's not surprising at all, honestly. He's been playing dirt poor. Like Monty's draft classes have been exquisite almost, but his free agent signings, okay, there are some that are good. Mac Wilson, senior, fantastic free agent signing. But yeah, other than that, like Jonah Williams looked very good on like the first drive before he got hurt. But Bilal Nichols, Justin Jones, Sean Murphy Bunting, all three of them, we were hoping that they would provide us at least average play, but I think they're turning in their worst seasons as pros ever. Like, so that's really disappointing. Like, if they were playing just average, and if Justin Jones didn't get hurt also, like, we would be in a very good position, but right now, they're just, it's so bad. Oh. Like, honestly, like, I don't even know why Sean Murphy Bunting is on the field. Starling Thomas is better than him. Garrett Williams is better than him. Like, and those can be your two outside corners, and then if you need like you can push Jalen Thompson into the slots when you need to do that, when you need to go nickel defense, and then just have Rabbit come in as the free safety. That is much, much better than having Sean Murphy Bunting in right now. Man. Like I like Sean Murphy Bunting as a player, as a person, but like he has not been getting it done this season, and it's been frustrating.
Adjustment, Romeo Dobbs, the 20-yard touchdown.
Like, he's still starting because he's the veteran, but I think I even prefer Max Melton over him at this point. And he's... Like, Max Melton has had a troubled development cycle because he missed a lot of time in training camp, but he still looked better. He still looks good. His first game, I think he didn't wrap up, and he just, like, delivered a big hit that the the offensive player, the ball carrier, just bounced right off of. But, like, his coverage technique has been better. And Murphy Bunting, oh, man... Damn, that was that hurts to watch.
He's got to be able to find that football.
That hurts to watch.
2nd and 7.
Maybe it's the locks that that Xavier Weaver has that makes it very easy for me to spot him. But yeah, I just my eyes are just drawn to him, and like I'm very much noticing when he's on the field.
Kyler Murray back to Connor again. Connor lost the football. Ball is out at the 30-yard line. Stripped out by Carr.
What was I saying earlier about when our best players are screwing up? That's like, oh, yeah, when our best players are screwing up, there's no chance.
Brooks. 319. Here's Jaden Reed.
I'm gonna watch the rest of the game, but like, my hope for a win left long ago.
Through it's Mac Wilson again.
You are literally holding the lifeline of the team in your hand. So be Superman, but be smart. You always have to have the cape with you, but knowing when to take those risks.
0 points off that turnover.
Yeah, he really has, but they come up empty after the miss.
We're still 18 points short. It's not happening, guys.
McBride as they're working with pace here late in the third.
Yeah, we don't go into the game with a specific number.
1st and 10. Murray open. It's Dortch at the 30. Inside
Dortch.
the 25.
He lost the ball.
Out, loose on the turf at the 22-yard line. Dortch was fighting.
Like, I know. Okay, maybe it's best that we get all of these turnovers out right now when we're already there's no chance to come back. We'll play turnover-free football next week. Okay, that's what we'll do.
For an extra yard, instead he gives it up.
God damn. This is an embarrassing performance.
3rd and 4. Love rolling to the left. Has some field open. That knee's looking pretty good as he slides down and like a bowling ball knocks a couple of players down.
Oh, are we getting yappy?
Comes down as well.
Did somebody hit him at the end? Did Chris Barnes hit him? How bad was it? Okay, he hit the head. Like, it wasn't a real hard blow, but he hit the head, so they have to give that penalty. Yeah.
1st and 10 at the Arizona 40.
Put us out of our misery. Mercy, kill us. Just run the ball. We'll let you run it. Yeah, just run it.
Reed in the backfield, fake the give. Love will throw. It's Watson up the side.
The few times we get pressure, and it doesn't matter. Jordan Love playing out of his mind right now.
30-yard line with a first down for Green Bay.
Like, our defense is bad, but even when it looks like we have him, he plays well.
To Chris Brooks, and Brooks with a burst.
Yeah, run out the clock. I want this to be over already. Please, put me out of my misery. That was a hold.
There's going to be a hold. The pass is deflected off the hands of Tucker Kraft.
I saw the hold on Gardeck.
He missed from 44 earlier. And the kick by Narvis in this one is true. Right down the middle. And he does bounce back nicely. Puts 3 on the board.
You know, engage with the center.
All right, 3rd and 3.
Both of those A gaps, and it's more of a reaction style defense.
Mercado with some room.
First down for
like, I want to see some life from our offense. Actually, I don't want it to be over completely. I want to see some life from our offense and from our defense, even if it's like garbage time stuff. It's like we just could not get going. And part of it, I understand, is Marvin Harrison Jr. getting out because he demanded a lot of coverage, even if he wasn't like we're not scheming up easy completions for him, but we were still he was still dictating coverage. And then our offensive line is in shambles right now, so I get the struggles, but like I want to see some signs of life.
Chicago in a red-hot and stacked division in the north. There's McBride. Williams meets him. He breaks free. Quay Walker
fighting for
has
more.
To finish him off about a yard short.
I kind of feel like we shouldn't fight for extra yards right now, just because I don't want anybody else to get hurt. And a meaningless. Honestly, sit Kyler at this point. I don't know what we're doing. Sit Kyler. Dortch.
And he's down inside the 20.
Dortch.
And a fumble on the exchange, and the Packers come up with it again. Kenny Clark recovers. Murray couldn't ever get it into the hands of Benson, and Arizona gives it back. A little disheartening.
Trey Benson has also been, he's not up to speed yet. We saw that explosive run from him earlier, so he has the talent. It's just we're not getting like our players look like they're still processing instead of just playing free, and it's frustrating. Like our draft classes, they're still playing very well considering everything, but yeah, I think a lot of these players will hopefully come into their own later in the season, and I mean we're still only 2-4. It's not like it's the end of the season, and like I said, we have a much easier schedule coming up eventually, but yeah, hope to see them make some big strides soon.
For the Cardinals, Bo Melton on the carry.
Oh, Melton.
Out to the 35-yard line with a first down.
Did Max Melton ever get to face off against them?
After the 11-yard
I want to see brother-on-brother violence.
There is a path to success, even if you're not in there right out of the gate.
No push from the defensive line.
Barnes saved that from being a bigger play. He held him up long enough for Lucchetta to get there and finish him off.
You've got to find out early, and you really want to know, the latter part of that 5-year contract if he's a first rounder.
One fullback. Oh, love getting in the way.
Blocking for Emmanuel Wilson in a 34-13 ball game.
Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't sit him. Okay, they're kneeling now.
That was one of the things that Matt LaFleur was...
Yay, misery! Put out my misery.
On that line of scrimmage, Gannon walks into that locker room and he challenges his guys. They're going to have to shoulder a lot of the responsibility for this loss because it was the mistakes and the negative plays. Something that is really kind of popped up a little bit for Green Bay here during their early part of the season where they haven't been able to be consistent. So, yeah, this is one of those ones. This is very similar to the Washington Commanders game.
Yes, it does feel a lot like that. It also feels like Jordan Love had his best game yet, probably, against us. It feels like our defense is just lacking too much talent right now, and every team is having almost career days against us. Let's check out some stats, though. Yeah, so Marvin Harrison Jr., 2 targets, 0 catches, unfortunately. So he doesn't get to keep his streak of at least 1 catch per game alive. I understand he went out with a concussion earlier. That sucks. Hopefully he's fine. Michael Wilson with a nice touchdown catch. But yeah, Trey McBride was getting free. That's probably his best game of the year so far, which is kind of sad. Amari DiMercado actually got some yardage in the past game as well. Yeah, just couldn't get going, really. It's not like he's inaccurate or anything. I don't know. He didn't even get sacked. The run game played poorly. James Conner can get going. We fumbled 3 freaking times. This pick was... Oh yeah, the guy slipped, and Sean Murphy Bunting was right there. But then he gave up some really, really bad things as well, so... Fumble, fumble, fumble. You're not going to win against a team like that. Not a good showing at all. Who do we play next? Chargers, which are also actually a pretty good team. Are they 3-1, 2-2? Okay. And we're actually favored. Interesting. I don't know that we should be. Are they playing right now? You're playing against the Broncos. I honestly think the Chargers have a better shot at winning, but that's because I've seen our team not play well for a while. If we actually play up to our potential, I think we have a shot, but we have not been playing up to our potential at all. Dolphins should be easy. Should be. But actually, is Tua back at all? He's on IR, so definitely not. And then... Okay, I wish we got the Bears earlier because Caleb was not looking that good early on, but now he's hit his groove, so that's unfortunate. Aaron Rodgers, it's still the Jets. Even with Aaron Rodgers being better than whatever they've had the last few years, it's still the Jets. So it should at least be an even game. The Seahawks, I think we have a shot against 2 times. The Vikings are hard, but then Patriots, Panthers should be gimmies, and then the Rams and the 49ers again, which we've already beat. It's going to be harder the second time around for sure. Yeah, so 2-4, not exactly where we want to be, but not exactly out of it either. We are 2-0 in the division, so if we just tie for first place, it means we win the division. So hopefully can be the case. But in order to do that, we need to rattle off some wins. If we lose next week, it's going to be rough. Very hard game to watch, unfortunately. If we could have stolen a game from the Bills or the Lions early on, we'd feel so much better right now, but we weren't able to get that done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with more. Bye, friends.